Hello YouTubers, Budget Guy RC here again. Coming at you with an update. Ecx Torment. Last video you saw was just an unboxing of it. Talked about it a little bit. Well, I got under the hood like I said I couldn't wait to do. Found out that it does have the 15 turn Taser ESC that came with it. So that means the 12 turn Titan motor that he upgraded with needs to come out. And I need to put back in my Dynamite 15 turn that's over here in the bag that came with it also. So, gonna have to do that. Sorry I didn't get back to you guys sooner, but Budget Guy had a little bit of an emergency. Had a plumbing issue. Had to take care of that. And so, haven't had a chance to get back to y'all with another video yet. But, right now, we're gonna do a little, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the slipper clutch cover. Get ready to try to take the motor out. Probably ain't gonna be on here that long. I may not do the whole thing right here, because a lot of people think these little videos are too long. A lot of people like them, a lot of people don't. You know, there's a lot of about what's right and what's wrong for a length of a video. But I've already got the wheel off and the body off, because there wasn't no, everybody knows what you got to do to get them off. Fixing to try to find out what size screwdriver I need. Take this thing down so I can get this motor out of here. But ready to get this thing done. That way I can get y'all a running video. That's the thing I'm ready to do, is get y'all a running video on this thing. That and for myself. Alright. About that. Guess I should have went ahead and found the right tool, the right one I needed to do this before I turned the camera on. But like I said, I'm a newbie at all this. This is my first hobby grade RC ever. That's why one reason it's called Budget Guy RC, because I bought this one used on eBay and then had it shipped to me, and I've never had a hobby grade one in my life. When I was a kid growing up, parents didn't have much money. The only thing I ever had, mainly when I was a little kid, was the one with the little cord that's hooked to the back of it. And you gotta walk like, what, 3 feet behind it for it to go. And then, when I first turned a teenager, Mama was able to get me one of the ones where, lo and behold, you could go forward and you could turn in reverse. But no frills. Then when I turned adulthood, I did manage to be able to get me a Radio Shack one. That's the closest I ever had to hobby grade. And I think that thing went about, it probably ran about 10 mile an hour, 12 mile an hour. And man, I thought I was big style with a Radio Shack, radio control buggy, doing about 10, 12 mile an hour. I thought I was a big deal then. But the bad thing about those is they're still toy grade, and when they break, you got to throw them in the trash. 90% of the time, they break, you throw them away. There is no, hey, let me swap out this motor and all that. So basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to swap this motor out, and then when I get it swapped out, well, the slipper clutch cover and everything off. But I'm going to swap this motor out and then try to get y'all a first running video on this thing as soon as I can. Been looking into a couple tracks. Looked into a couple of tracks I can take this thing to. I mean, like, I'll say 3 tracks within the area. Found 3 tracks in my area where I live, so that's where I'll be taking this thing to practice, race, anyway. I'm gonna make a fool of myself. But I'm gonna have fun making that fool of myself. Yeah, I blew out a couple of water lines that go to my hot water heater. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Had to get that taken care of yesterday. So next, hopefully I can get some running videos of this thing up soon, because I really am ready to do a running video. But I gotta pull this down for just a second. Can't get quite enough leverage on the wire here, on the plug. There we go. May not be able to see it that good. I apologize for it. I got me a little homemade up camera stand right now, but this is the 12-turn Titan he customized to make fit in here by taking off the wrapper around it that says Traxxas and 12-turn 550 Titan motor. He took all that off so it would fit. But now I got to take the pinion gear off of this, put it on my motor, get it put in here, and get the slipper clutch lined up on this thing, and then put everything else back together. Y'all know all about that. Well, a lot of you do. A lot of people be like, why'd you even do this video? They're all over YouTube about how to take stuff apart, but it's because I wanted to do a video, and I had told everybody I was going to do a video looking under the hood of this thing. I will tell you, there looks to be a difference in size in them. You can tell why you had to change them. The Titan 12-turn is longer, sticks out further, and not positive, but could be just a little bit bigger around. But later time, this is going to go back in there probably. I'm looking at a what is it? Dynamite 12-turn Taser ESC. I'm looking at one of those. Think about later time going with that, put a 12-turn one in here, so that way I can go back to that Titan motor if I want to, or I can continue to run my 15-turn Dynamite motor, or I was thinking about a HPI, the HPI 15-turn one. A lot of people have said a lot of good things about the HPI 15-turn as opposed to the 12-turn by Traxxas. So I don't know. Everybody's got their opinions. But right now we're going to throw the real one back, the original back in. Not the real one, but the original. So that way I can adjust everything up and get ready to do a running video. Okay. Let's see if we got this thing. Okay. We're just trying to get it started up in there. Okay, the motor's back in. Next I'll be putting the pinion gear back on. It's gotta go right here. Then I'll be adjusting. Then I'll have to adjust the slipper clutch on this thing. Now, I'm probably not going to have that in the video, me adjusting the slipper clutch. Probably going to go ahead and stop it for now. Let y'all see that I did do a little something to it, update. You know, that I did do this. And then go from there. Okay. Guess there's no better time like the present for a newbie to learn. Okay. Okay. Got the pinion gear back on. Got the pinion gear back on right here. So now all I gotta do is move the motor over, put the piece of paper in there, so I can adjust the, actually adjust the gear mesh. That's what it's called. I said adjust the slipper clutch. I'm not going to touch the slipper clutch until I know that I need to. But I am going to adjust, excuse me, I do got to set up the gear mesh. Because anytime you change a motor, you got to put the gear mesh back right. Or you're either going to strip out your spur gear, or possibly burn up your motor, or just not have much power on the vehicle because it ain't making a good connection. If it's not meshed up good enough, you're not going to have power, or you're going to strip out gears. That much I learned from just what I've heard on YouTube and everything. Like I said, I'm a total noob at this. Never had an RC grade. vehicle, but this is my first, and I just wanted to share that experience with y'all, because this is my first. Like I said, I'm gonna finish getting this motor done up, which now is slide the motor over, put the piece of paper in there, do your gear mesh right, put everything else back together, then it'll be ready for testing out, seeing how it runs. That'll be my next video for y'all, running video of it. You know, whether it be out here in the driveway, up on the street near where I live, or whether it be on the track, my first time practicing, whichever way. But I thank y'all for watching. I hope you'll click like, but if you don't like it, don't like it. I mean, you know, click dislike. Leave me some comments. Tell me what maybe I can work on to make it a little bit better than what it's at. Give me some tips if you got better tips, since I am a noob. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot. It's kind of a learn as you go. But this is Budget Guy RC. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all have a great evening. And have fun RCing. See y'all next time.